time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Mike from What If I Won the Buzz joining us live right now, and we have a real treat today. He is joined by local drag queen Peachy Springs. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Oh, so excited to have you with us. So, Mike, I love this. We are dragging you into Pride Month. Tell us about your guests this week.
Yeah, so we are going to have drag queen guest co-hosts all week long. Peachy Springs was, fortunate enough to have her here with us this morning. It's been quite an adventure. We've played some fun games and had some awkward conversation.
Oh, fun. Peachy, is Mike being a good guest host? Or a good host
some might
you?
say too nice.
Too nice.
He wants a date afterwards, and I think he's going to get it.
That's awesome.
It's been a long pandemic.
It depends. The Celtics play today, so it's not going to be today. I know that he's going to have his Celtics sites on there
that's
for
right.
later today.
Yeah, all sports today.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh, it's fun.
Okay, so we've got some headlines to talk about here. Johnny Depp, this trial has been in the news for, it feels like a whole year at this point, but the jury's deliberating. He has been out and about doing some things other than sitting in the courtroom. What was he up to this weekend?
He went all the way out and about. He was off in London and showed up on stage performing at a Jeff Beck concert of all places. You know, it just kind of goes to show you, after 6 weeks in the courtroom, even Johnny Depp needed to get out of there. Like you said, Emily, the jury's still deliberating. We don't have a verdict. He could be on the verge of losing millions of dollars, and he just wants to party in London.
Just break away from it all, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and it's not like the jury knows what he's up to, so he doesn't really have to worry about the optics right now.
That's true. That's true.
They don't know what he's doing, so he's going to party. Why not?
Yeah,
Right.
totally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go.
That's
live your
how
life,
I
Johnny.
feel every time I go see one of Peachy's bingo shows, is I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to party.
I might as well party. Have
Might
a
as
good
well
time.
party.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. We love it.
Me the second the Zoom ends.
This one's like right up your wheelhouse, Mike. So we're talking about some WWE. Dwayne
Yes.
"The Rock" Johnson.
Yeah. So his daughter,
Yeah.
Simone Johnson, is now training to be a WWE superstar. And over the weekend, she changed her Twitter handle to what is going to be her professional wrestling name, Ava Rain. And Twitter got big mad at her for not honoring her father's legacy and the rest of the family lineage that's come before her.
You gotta go like the Boulder or something, right? Like you gotta like double jump or gravel or I don't know.
Wait, so what's the family history there? Have there been was his dad also The Rock, or was there some variation on
Well, I
that?
feel like
Yeah, so when The Rock started his professional wrestling career, his original name was Rocky Maivia, and his father's name was Rocky Johnson. So he got the Rocky from there.
I
His
see.
grandfather on the other side of his family, his mom's father, was the High Chief Peter Maivia. So they combined the two names of his grandfather and his father, and he became Rocky Maivia.
and
I
then
see.
eventually became The Rock.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
blame her for like trying to do her own thing, though.
Coast on that. Are you kidding? Your
Okay.
dad is The Rock. That's the reason you're in WWE is because of that.
Yeah,
It's like,
but she wants to be her own person, have her own identity. I get
be
that.
like Queen
I mean,
Boulder.
it's
or
convenient that
something,
everybody
like,
already
Queen Boulder.
I don't
oh
know.
my
It's such
gosh.
something
okay,
to double down
well,
on The Rock.
We're not putting Travis on any
Queen
marketing committee.
Boulder
I'm
Travis.
trying to think of like some like
happening?
The Rock pun.
What would you guys suggest? Please, anything better than Queen Boulder.
At least I'm throwing out ideas.
Boulder. Yeah, it's a terrible one at that.
This is a safe space.
I mean,
all right.
well, the Rockettes are taken. That's something different.
that
That's
is-
not wrestling.
Oh, that would have been cute.
So,
Right?
Would have been.
You know?
Would have been. There's a copyright issue with that one though.
There is.
There's
there
no
is.
copyright
See,
issue
my
with Queen
ideas are
Boulder.
better, but they run into legal trouble sometimes.
Yeah. Peachy, if you were going to name The Rock's daughter, what would you go with?
I mean, not Ava Rain. That's more of an adult name, if you will.
Right?
But like,
Fair point.
I mean, what's a small rock? A pebble? Grain of sand?
Yeah.
She could have gone
A
Sandy.
pebble.
Yeah,
Sandy
Pebbles.
something.
Yeah, there you
Look
go.
at that.
Pebbles,
I like that.
Sandy.
See,
we
that's-
could work.
Yeah, we can.
Sandy
Well, that's a better
Pebbles.
jumping off
Sandy
point than mine.
Pebbles.
But you got to get the conversation started.
Yeah, we could get there. Okay. Well, we'll see. Maybe she'll change it. Who knows? All
Hey,
right.
if the name Sandy Pebbles isn't taken, I'm going to use that for my drag name when I,
It's a good drag
There
name.
you go.
There you go.
That is a good drag name.
That is a good drag name.
Okay, we'll come see you at a show soon, Mike. Thanks, you guys. Have a good morning.
Take care, guys.
And again, you can listen to Liz and Mike and Peachy today every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz. Tune in tomorrow to see who else they're dragging into Pride Month.
Dragging into Pride Month. It's
Yes.
gonna be